What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today it's the 7th of January 2026. Let's get right into today's video, going over the price action on Nasdaq 100 or NQ. So today we had a strong push to the upside here, as you can see. So this was today's price action. We had a strong push to the upside here, but we weren't able to sustain those gains, and so we came all the way back down and closed like a bullish doji, you could say. So coming back down here to close. Don't know if tomorrow will be a reversal or we're going to try to continue, but it's still the first week of trading of the year, so we still could be setting up for some higher time frame moves. This looks like we stepped into this, well, we didn't quite make it up there. We had an order block here, didn't quite make it to it, but we inside this fair value gap. So that candle went to above the 50% of that fair value gap. So we traded up into that fair value gap and sold right back off. We weren't able to sustain the gains. I took some trades today, but not on the FTMO account, same account that I've been testing. Took some trades on that, and I think I took a trade on gold, made like 0.3% overall, but that was from last night. No trades today during London or New York session. So yeah, that is how we did today. So let me look at the lower time frame. So that was the daily. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Nas 100 4-hour. So this is what the 4-hour looks like. So this was today's price action. Came down, so we closed somewhere here yesterday, came down, and then we went higher, and by the PM session we sold right back off. So this is what the daily candle looks like, as you can see. Bullish doji. Let's get down now to the lower time frame. Just going to go to the 15-minute, and then I look at some possibly entries. So looking at this is where we started the day. So this is 6 p.m. right around here. As you can see, we just moved sideways to the downside, came into this fair value gap here, and then now we just took off to the upside from late London, early New York. Right around the 10 a.m. we had the volatility injection. I think we had some news, and we just ran to the upside. By the time we got to 10, or should I say 2 p.m. for the PM session, we sold back right off. So that is how we ended up closing down here. Now let me go back to trading view. I'm not going to go through all the time frames, just gonna look at trading view now. Where is it? Still getting organized, guys. This is trading view, and this is the current action. So not much movement. I think I took a sell on the account last night, somewhere inside of here. I think I took the sell somewhere inside of here, somewhere around here, and woke up in the morning, I saw a price all the way down here or down here, I think somewhere down here, took off majority of it, and I went break even. I think I took off most of it, and it came back up. So yeah, caught all of this sell off right here. Didn't wake up for London. Wasn't any sniper entry or anything like that, you know. So that was just it. Then now, looking at the opportunities, this would have been the low of the day from London, formed right around 6, so the 550 to 610 macro. So this would have formed the low of the day. So this candle, this 4-hour candle that started down here, would have been the one that sent us all the way up. So this was our entry here during this macro, another one here, even though we came and took out those lows, but we had this one here also at 8, so it's an entry in this macro. Then another one over here at 9, so 850 to 910 macro gave us this buy, and by the time we got to the 930 injection of liquidity, that's when the stock market opens, we just took off to the upside. So a bit choppy here. Let me see how much points on this. So yeah man, about 100 points almost. Yeah man, about 100 points. 100 points, yeah, from the liquidity injection, and this would have been the silver bullet AM, as well as the main 4-hour candle forming here. So we started here, put down this wick, and then we went higher, came back down. I think this was some news or something right around here. So we came back down, and this could have given us an entry to go long outside of a macro window though. This would have been right around 10:45, and the entry came in there, but it was a bit of a choppy kind of price action here before we took off. By the time we got to 11, we already broke out to the upside, and we just continued higher. Now this pullback came outside of a macro as well, right around here. So this fair value gap here, we got another entry opportunity. No macro, didn't line up with the timing, but still another entry there to send us higher, and this took us all the way up to pretty much the high of the day. So went up, nice little momentum push still after the chop, and this is during the lunchtime actually. Another 100-point push before we start moving sideways. Ran these highs, and then we sold off. So this macro here, 1250 to 110, gave us a sell off, and then by the time we got to the PM silver bull, it was should have been 150 to 210 right around here. So this small window we retraced and came back into a nice little candle here, and that sent us lower. So didn't even make it to the candle. I think we'd have to use all of this as a breaker block, maybe on the 5-minute or the 15-minute. It would better, yeah man. So here it would better show the zone. So we sold off from here, come all the way down, and I think I took a scalp here when I was at work on the account. Got stop out though. I took a buy on this candle and took a sell also. This week came and started me because I was on the 1-minute time frame, and this was right before market close. So really poor hour. Not looking at any macros or anything like that, but this was a nice little opportunity to send us lower, and we just close out the day right around here. So overall, a few opportunities. Not the cleanest of price action, but there were opportunities to trade this market. So that is really it for today's video. Let me look at gold. gold a bit sideways, so we went down, went up. I think the trade that I took last night, I think I took a sell right around here, and this came back and stopped me out before we did this, and then we came back there in London. But yeah, didn't look at it any at all during New York, and not much of a big movement going on there, just inside this range. I think we're trying to come back down a bit because this is what the higher time frame looks like. This could act as a order block to send us a bit lower before we come in up again. So that is it for today's video, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.